What's going on, guys? First video on the new Hero 8, and I'm making this video to talk about a few things regarding tomorrow's tornado siren test. So there's going to be a change of plans. There's a lot of traffic today, holy shit. And there is going to be a little bit of language in this video because of a particular topic. You know, I talked about yesterday how people take drama too far. Well, I'll get to that later in the video. So anyway, we're gonna first talk about the tornado siren test tomorrow. So, Illinois, as y'all know, if you live in the state of Illinois anyway, they test the first Tuesday of every month at 10 o'clock. Now, originally I was going to go to the University Park Fire Department to film the Thunderbolt 1003. Now, I've already filmed this 2 other times. The first video is actually on a friend's channel. Hopefully I don't forget to link to that video. The second video I have of that is on my channel. I uploaded it, I think last year, yeah. So I took that video in 2017 and didn't upload it until 2 years later. But anyway, okay, so looks to be a little overcast. Not gonna turn my lights on just yet, but I will when I feel it's appropriate. Now, as I was saying, so I think based on all this rioting bullshit going on, we're gonna just have to delay recording the Thunderbolt until next month. And the thing is, that Thunderbolt that they have in University Park, it's such a special siren to me because, well, it's the world's only original 4.5 port 1003 ever made, and it's the only one still standing, because there was another one, as I said, in St. Paul, Nebraska, used as a fire siren. And see, that one is the one that does alternating wail, but that one was taken out of service, I guess because it had solenoid problems, and also it had backwards running blower. But of course the new siren isn't all that much better because it can't do high-low, and also I hear panic alarms, hold on, because it can't do high-low, backwards blower, so still has a backwards blower even though it's a different siren, and the rotator's busted, or they just don't run it. I don't know why, but you know. I'm telling you, if you don't know how to drive stick, you are really missing out on something in the world of driving. Luckily, this guy didn't do what that other guy did in my last vlog in terms of point of view drive. What he did is he ran a stop sign and then cut me right off instead of turning into the right lane like you're supposed to. But oh well. Shit happens, so, you know. So anyway, based on all this riding, I'm not going to the Thunderbolt 1003 in University Park. Instead, I'm going to film a more local siren for the test. I'm going to film the ACA P50 over by the Montgomery PD. Now, my father, 6 years ago, he filmed both of Montgomery's P50s. But of course, you know, with my old YouTube channel, deleting that, I lost the footage. So yeah, we're gonna have to re-record. So I'll get to hear what a P50 sounds like up close. I mean, I do hear it from my house during a tornado siren test, so I have heard it before. But just not up close and personal. Holy, are those cop cars or what? Because I've seen like 3 of them, and they all have municipal plates. They don't have municipal police plates, but some police departments like the Aurora PD, they don't have municipal police plates, and instead they have the regular municipal plates. See, that's one thing I always look out for if a car looks like a cop car, is I look for the license plate, and if it's not a police plate, it's not a police officer behind the wheel. So at least that's in the state of Illinois, how to spot a police impersonator. All right, now I think I'm going to turn my headlights on. So those are my plans for the tornado siren testing this month. So I'm gonna go record the ACA P50 in Montgomery. That's closer to the car wash and Walmart. It's located at the police department. So that's that. I'm gonna delay recording the University Park Thunderbolt till next month. Now, as for what my thoughts are on all these riots, so I saw a video yesterday of rioters in Los Angeles burning a homeless person's belongings, and honestly, that really broke my heart to see that, because you know, it's not your stuff, so what the hell are you doing? And I say this because, you know, if you go and burn a homeless person's belongings, that's all they've got left. And honestly, only a complete and utter piece of shit would do something like that. Like, you've had to have lost your mind at least a couple times before doing something scummy like that. I mean, come on, man. So anyway, I'm just taking the Mousemobile out for a drive. Then I'm gonna go back home, get some gloves, and then get some gas, because I forgot my gloves. And this squirrel right here is on crack. I tell you what, I bet you $10 that that squirrel walking out right in front of my car was on crack. At least that's a joke I make about squirrels, because they sure act like it. That particular area has had a lot of potholes, so that's why I dodged it. See, what I like to do here is downshift a couple of gears. It's a 30-mile-an-hour curve because it's so dangerous. And the thing is, by doing that, I don't even have to use the brakes. The car slows itself down. Then wait for this truck to go by, and then gun it. Well, I mean, this car may not be fast, but it sure sounds good for a 4-cylinder. It's too bad the new Civic Si isn't going to sound nearly as good, or doesn't sound nearly as good. I'm gonna roll up this window. We got a lot of wind noise. One time when I was driving on this road, I wish I had my camera, because I kid you not, I saw a Lamborghini Aventador pulling out of the golf club. Man, this thing sounds killer for a 4-cylinder. And to think that's just the stock exhaust. Imagine what it would sound like with an aftermarket exhaust. Now, I'm probably not going to waste the money on one because I'm going to be selling this car next year. So yeah, it's kind of stupid to do that. Right about there, that's where the golf club is. And I remember 4 years ago going there in that building for the Young Life banquet. See, the Aventador turned out right there. And I also saw an orange Huracan the same day. So I saw a red Aventador and an orange Huracan, but that Huracan was in Geneva. So there you go. See, I'm careful not to money shift. That's why I'm aware of, you know, what the top speeds of each gear are, so that way I don't end up doing that. Little bit of pull action right there around the corner. This thing takes corners like nobody's business. Imagine how much better of a job it would do with Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on it. Because those are the tires I'm going to buy next year for this car, just so I can drive it on the track. I'm going to have so much fun next year. Alright, so we got tractors, so when I get close to them, I'm going to slow down and then move my way around them. Alright, slowing down. Do second gear so we can hear that engine. Yep, when it's in the right gear, it can giddy up and go. Anyway, we're just going to keep at this speed for now and talk about another thing I mentioned in yesterday's video, which was raging waves. So, I actually got an email response today saying that although they cannot issue a refund because the park still plans to open later this month, what they can do is transfer my 2020 season pass to a 2021. So I went ahead and filled out that form, and that's what they're going to do. So, you know, believe it or not, I had that idea in mind as a plan B. You know, either one would have worked, but plan B would have actually been less work because, well, what's the point of getting a refund just to spend that money again on 2021 season pass when you can just get it transferred for no extra cost? So that's that problem solved. I wonder if the sound of my engine is scaring away those birds. Oh, that's a nice new BMW 3 Series, and that, I think that's a 330i, but it's the same color as my rental BMW M340i I had in Beverly Hills. And it's hard to think, you know, I said this yesterday, but it's still hard to believe that where I was 3 months ago for spring break has been destroyed. I mean, some of the stores, including the Gucci store, they've been vandalized to death. And it's just sad to see. I mean, I get it, some drama is warranted, but some people end up going too far, like by breaking shit that isn't their own. You know, it just pisses me off when people do that, because how would they like it if someone did that to them? It's like, you know, if we lived in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth society, that would happen, and they would not be happy. I guarantee you that. But luckily, we don't necessarily live in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth society 100%. But honestly, I think, I mean, you know, the riots all started because of, you know, a police officer who choked and killed a black man, which was stupid. He should not have done that. And apparently he only got third-degree murder as a sentencing or conviction. And that's bullshit too, because, you know, he should have gotten first degree and life in prison, or if his state had the death penalty, he should have been executed. So yeah, I mean, that kind of opinion, those kinds of drama, whatever, I mean, that is freedom of speech and that's warranted. But riding and destroying shit that isn't your own. I mean, fuck off with that. Because you never know, like if you do stuff like this, it may end up haunting you in the future. Alright, got a couple guys on bikes. They're just enjoying the lovely day. Alright, it looks like I'm about to get this arrow. I can't wait to see, you know, how the audio picks up, because this doesn't use a case for the head mount, so the mic quality should be a hell of a lot better. Oh, here's a cop. Good thing that I don't do that stupid shit for too long. Because that's the master of pulling people over right there. I've seen, like, one day he had, there were 3 different times in the same day he had someone pulled over that I saw. And there's this guy coming up real fast behind me. And it looks like that cop is speeding. I wonder if he's going to a call or going to get someone. And it looks like he's got a brake light out. Interesting. I mean, usually they get those things fixed ASAP. So, yeah. Ooh, C7 Corvette. That's nice. I mean, it's no C8 Corvette. I still have yet to see one. But, you know, the C7 Corvette, I mean, it still spits fire. Maybe not literally like a Lamborghini Aventador does, but you know what I mean. All right. Please, for the love of God, do not cut me off. Thank you for being a courteous driver. I can't tell you how many times I've been cut off at that particular intersection when it was my right of way. Alright, so that's practically going to end this video. So, if you enjoyed, smash the thumbs up in the face, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, do what you guys do best. Peace out till next time, and hope you guys are hanging in there.